How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical and it's been a while since I was last in Rimworld, but the game that pretty much started my channel and the reason why I started actually recording gameplay and putting it onto YouTube, I can never stay away from too long. And we are back today with an a sea ice challenge. Now, I'll put a lot of planning into this, so hopefully it goes well. However, there might have to be the odd restart, a few restarts. It's just going to be what it is in the challenge. So, shall we get to it? So we're going to go to New Colony, and I am actually going to do the Rich Explorer start. Now, I did some theory crafting, some testing around naked brutality, and as insane as it was, I could get it going to a point. It did require me to make the person addicted to go juice, which would allow me to then be able to withstand the cold for a little bit longer. But in all honesty, it would just be pulling out teeth. So we're going to go the Rich Explorer. And to be fair, I haven't ever played as the Rich Explorer, so that will be a fun little start as well. So that's what we're going to next. Now, the difficulty here is going to be very, very misleading in this save, where actually the higher difficulties are going to help us out more, because it's not a secret we're going cannibal. I've tried to do it without cannibal, and it is extraordinarily hard without cheesing it, and without doing like the strategies that the wiki have told us to do forever, which is tribal start, eat all the tribals, or, you know, stuff like that. So to start with one person, I think the plus, 15 mood buff that you get from it is too important with the severe weather conditions and the debuffs that we are going to get. So I haven't done Randy in a while, so we're going to do Randy. Losing is fun. I do prefer Cassandra. I think she is tougher, but I know everyone does like a little bit of Randy, so I'm happy to go there. They did all the... Yes, that's the guide that's on the wiki. Yeah. The guide on the wiki just says make all the festivals, join everyone. But then if you do that day one, then you might as well start with people. Then what was the point of doing, like, naked brutality if you're just going to make, like... do the ritual stuff to get everyone in day one, like the same thing. But yeah, that's the guide on the wiki. You just have to Google it and that appears. So we're going to do Randy random, as I haven't done him for a while. I'm not going to do 500% difficulty because then we're just getting into RNG and I don't enjoy that. The seeds that everyone needs. Tazastical. I'll do 50%, but in all honesty, it doesn't really matter. Rich Explorer is much nicer. No, what you're explaining there, and I'm not flaming, but that is the guide on the wiki. Like, that's not new tech. My strategy would have been to start with Go Juice, and start with a dependency for Go Juice, which then starts you with dependency, and means you can actually, like, survive the cold, which would have been... like a little bit different. The problem is then you do Randy, you do him up to 500%, but it's like the type of thing you're waiting on is just to an RNG, and for a Twitch save or a YouTube save, I can't be bothered to roll it 100 times to see what would happen. Anyway, generate. I have got some mods. We'll go through the mods in a little bit. Oh no, look at me. I'm installing mods. God, it's crazy world we live in. Right, here we go. Let's go right up to the top. I could have done 100, but it doesn't really matter. So the only thing that I want here is to make sure everything is as cold as possible, so then we have a year-round refrigeration. I don't care about the spot. We probably won't be doing any traveling or something like that. And to be fair, moving away from that is another separate challenge I would like, so we can't just trade. Obviously, later on, if we can... what's the transports and stuff, then that's fair enough. But I want to, like, punish us. I want this to be a tough save. I don't want to be able to get out of it by just quickly going across and trading someone. I want to really punish ourselves. So I want to try and find a spot like that. That is perfect. I just basically want it to hit 0, so it's always frozen. Everything's always fridge. You got a town there you could drop pod down later. Yeah, that's what I mean. I want a town where I can drop pod them later, but early on I cannot walk with them because I want that as an additional challenge. Because I found out in my last save on the YouTube that trading is too powerful. So I want to be far enough away that if I decide to start transport podding, it's going to be actually a big effort to be able to do that. And a big challenge, a big milestone for the colony. So I will try and get a little bit closer, but I don't want that. That's what I don't want. I don't want 1 degrees. So I want as far down that doesn't hit 1 degrees. And then it's far enough away that I have my challenge. Okay, I can get a little bit closer. Okay, I'm going to probably hit there. So I'm probably as close as I can get to. If max is 0, you will get 2 or 3 sometimes in summer. Good point. I should probably leave. Okay, I don't want to be near the pollution. So I probably want -3 just to be safe. Okay. We'll do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea though, chat. So we'll do that -3 just so we give ourselves a bit of leeway in the summer, because how we're going to survive is we're going to use the terrain to our advantage, and the advantage is the coldness. At least we don't have to worry about the freezer anytime soon, which is, it's more for the wasted resources if anything else. So we have that. Advanced. I haven't done this in a while. Have they actually sorted out the bigger sizes? What size should we go? I haven't done this in a while. I always do the bigger ones, but actually I might leave it on the normal ones, because actually it's probably better here to have a small map so then you can fight the enemies easier. I suppose, yeah, especially with sieges and stuff like that. Freezing cold war crimes. Welcome in, welcome in. Put your feet up. We're going to make... This might be the... I don't know how many runs it's going to take us, but we're going to get this going. Go big, medium. Bigger is better. Right. And everyone will be happy to know this will be my first time going fluid. So everyone has always shouted at me on the Discord and everything like that to go fluid. So basically we get points over time and then we can develop our religion. And that is the sort of save. I wouldn't say this is going to be like a meta save, but this is a save that I'm taking incredibly sensible. And we need everything possible to go our way. Going big allows you more places to hide. There is nowhere to hide on the sea ice, my friend. Fluid is great fun. You can adjust to certain sucks. True, but again, I like all my saves have a different feel to them, and I like sometimes to really punish myself into having to play a certain way. But this save, it seems like I need to be as fluid as ever. Like, I need to just go where the flow is, sort of thing. Alright, what should we go here? I did like the Hindu one. I actually think that looks really cool. The dream is a sun blocker where you go darkness moon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If something like that happens, then we can adjust rather than just, like, die. Right, done. Right, what is going to be really important early on? Oh, so these are the only ones you get to start with. How interesting. Obviously, Let me read some of these. Let's see what we can get. Rancher could be really good, like, later on. Obviously, keeping wealth in mind, but if we could get, like, a few. Oh, interesting. Never does the fluid thing. Guess it gives you more reason to do the ceremonies, even if they're eventually... Yeah, that's the thing. Like, then you get the points, so then you can change stuff, which is obviously amazing. Each person, that gives us symbol burning. This gives us work drive, but you can't do work drive on your own. Guilty. Stand for our own. Supremist. Gives me shooting specialist, but I'm not going to be able to use shooting specialist for a very, very long time, though. Because I imagine it's going to be our main character for a long time. So I need something that on the back we're going to be able, like, straight away we're going to be able to. Because if we can, like, fluid and add stuff, then we don't need to worry about adding that now. How many do I... Oh, just the one I click. Okay. Guilty might be a good start. The more stuff, the happier you are. Let's have a look. Guilt from the past ages. So we like pain. That could be handy with frostbite. Not that I want to get frostbitten, but I imagine it's going to happen. Charity. We could do guilty. I don't think anything else is going to give us anything. Lots of pain on the CI. That's what I'm thinking. At least then we get something out of it. In our worst moments, at least we can get some. Yeah, I think nothing else gives us anything. Not that I see, anyway. Or something that we can, like, get. Okay, so we're going to go guilty start. So guilty gives us pain idealized, which is obviously brilliant for frostbites and stuff like that, which if power goes down or something like that, that's going to be a huge problem that we're going to have to fight, especially before we get warm clothes. So guilty, and because we went fluid, we can only select one, then we will get points later on to then add more. Done. Okay, I need a name for our ideology. Pain ideally. Charity essential. We must always be charitable to those in need. I might keep that, mainly because we're never going to get anyone come in. The only thing that I like doing is removing all the clothing stuff. As cool as it seems to have all these roles with, like, clothing stuff in, it's just an absolute nightmare. Like, because especially, like, late game when you want everyone to have helmets and stuff, and it's like, no, I want this cloth robe over my head or I'll be sad. Oh, it's so annoying. Relics. We remove all them and we add Persona Mono Sword. Do I just go... Cannot add. We'll just go Persona Monoswords down the line. I mean, they're relics. They're meant to, not that we're going to be able to grab them, but we want stuff that's obviously bang-a-langan. Veterinary animals. Spiritual monkeys. Sure. Persona Zeus Hammer. I could get one. I suppose, yeah, we're going to have more mech threats, aren't we? Can you even get Persona? Oh, yeah, you can. I'll do that. 2 mono swords and 1 Zeus hammer. That'll be fine. Right, rolls. It's weird starting, and we can't even start with, like, tons of different stuff. Like buildings, Christmas tree, no. Okay, animals, preferred peril. I don't really care. Let's do. What should we go with? Urban. What is urban? No, I think. Let's go a little bit of tribal. To be fair, we should go with nothing. To be fair, if I do all this, they're going to want a thingamajigger. Get lots of rituals to get joiners. Yeah, I want to avoid that, though, because it's just a cheesy mechanic. Like, instantly get someone through having a ritual. Like, I want to feel pain. So we've got funeral. If they crap, you can eat them and steal your clothes. But again, it's a bit gamey. I want... Right, what festivals have we got? So we've got funeral. We've got the sky lanterns. Social ritual. Ice. Sea ice is tough. But I mean, if we're going to do a sea ice and we're going to give ourselves a mechanic so we can eat people, that sort of eliminated the challenge. Right, anyway. This gives us developmental points. I'm assuming the developmental points is to then do more stuff to our religion. Symbol burning, smoke leaf. Dance party. I like a dance party too. We can have a dance party, chat. Of course we can have a dance party. You had me at dance. And that gives us developmental points as well. With these two are giving us developmental points. So I edit here, additional rewards. We could do a recharge psych focus. That actually wouldn't be a terrible idea. Sky Lantern Festival. What if I do... What is symbol burning? I've never done half of those. Burning of a social... No, I mean like what does it require, not... Because the Sky Lantern Festival... A ritual spot. Are we able to do that inside? Which are the best ones, considering we're like in a room that's like 5 by 5? Like, we might actually need to like think about the ones that we can actually do here. Burning is good. So we could do... So get rid of that. We could do burning, and we could do random recruit, since that's already there. That's fine. The dance party... I like the idea of recharge psych focus. Like, keep doing random recruits a bit OP. Symbol burning can all be indoors. Cool. Sky Lantern is okay if you can get some wood. Good point. I'll do recharge psych focus. Advent of Shame needs one of these buildings. Effigy. Okay. Sacrificial flag. Oh, I'm hoping I could actually change the look of it. Regenerate? I don't know what that means. I'm not going to click up. Okay. Right. I need a name for my religion. Have we got any names as I sip my coffee? Like I said, I don't expect this to, like, us to be able to do this the first time. Regeneration changes the look. Icicles, I like that. Oh, lovely. I want to change the look. Oh, is it just the name? Oh, that's sad. The icicles. The snowballs. Icicles has my vote so far. The icicles? What would be our member noun? We could do the icicles, but then with a Z. Or an icicle. A ritual room. Don't know. A cold room. Cold shrine. Cold room. What do you reckon? We are the icicles. Our members are called Icicle. An icicle. And the ritual room. It's a cold room. Change the altar to be... if there were 2 colonists, would that make them a bite? No, we'll even be... We'd be like frozen water. Just trying to like represent frozen water there. I don't think that's really what we're going with. I mean, it's a drop, right? That works. Anyway, change the altar to be small. What's the altar? Is that the altar? I don't know what you're saying. You need to use a few sentences. Building? Yeah, I'm at building. Well done. So I need to remove that to add a small altar. Can I regenerate the look? Right. And then... That's fine, yeah? We'll do a small sculpture as well. The icicle shape. I like that. low impact. I mean, it's very favourable. Right, we are the icicles. We love charity, apparently. Now, we're doing it for the pain, as always, because if we get frostbitten and stuff like that, if stuff goes bad, at least then we get some positive stuff. Cannibalism, abhorrent is... I can actually put preferred, which is actually really good. So I'm going to put cannibalism preferred, because we have to go cannibalism. Like I said, I did play over the weekend with a start that involved being addicted to gold juice to resist the cold and whatnot. The problem is on waiting for food when moods get low. Obviously, cannibalism, you still get like big minuses if you don't have food. The good thing about it is the massive positives you get are just crazy, crazy, crazy. Organ use, we probably are fine with that. Corpses don't mind. Corpses, we need pain is virtue to not care about corpses. Okay, nice to know. Organ use, acceptable. Research, is that too gamey putting that very fast? I'm going to keep that on normal. Nutra-paste. Go free love. Yeah, we're on free. Free and approved. Free loves gets my vote. That's what we want to hear. Loving afterglow. I'm going to keep research normal because I think that's... I don't want anything that just... I don't know. That helps me for... And I don't know. Like, I know cannibalism, you can make the argument. I just think putting research high... I don't know. Nutra-paste. It's going to be slow on the ice. Maybe knock research up. What's a very... Oh, we're on... How fast should I put up? Where it's not like... I don't want it too gamey. Fast is okay. Yeah, I don't want it too much, because otherwise then we're just cheating. And what's the point in the challenge if we're cheating? Right, are we happy with everything else? Does everything else look good? Slavery. I never use slaves. In all honesty. Hello, hello, hello. I've never used slaves in Rimworld. Scars are going to be inevitable in a pain colony. That's a bit weird. Give them a go. Not at the moment. Scarification, it... Oh, we need pain is virtue. Corpses. Okay, so we do need some stuff. Okay. Which makes sense. What does accepting... Where's that gone? Oh, okay, so it doesn't... Okay, I didn't know if it was automatically you need to use slaves or you get a mood loss. Right, let's give an overview. We are the icicles. We love a bit of charity, but in our, you know, as our side hustle, cannibalism, we love a bit of pain. We're free lovers. It's all easy peasy in the cold, on a cold night. You know what you need, some loving. We did bang up a researcher just by one, just because it's going to be a long old save. Leader, morale guide, can't add anything there. A dance party that, if I remember rightly, will... Oh, just as well I checked this. The dance party, I want to recharge psych focus, and the symbol burning, random recruit. Funeral. Buildings, we made sure to change our building to a small one, so then less room that needs to be. Buildings, cool, cool, cool. Relic, monoswords, Zeus hammer, monosword. Monoswords are too good. We love monkeys because this whole save is going to be about monkey business. There was a joke there with a banana and I couldn't think of it. And I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with that. Oh, this chair has just literally like shrunk on me. I just literally just like randomly went to the floor then. Jeez. Right. Are we ready? That's it next. Right. As you can see at the bottom, I am going to do prepare carefully. The reason why I'm going to do prepare carefully is for this challenge, no one wants to see me create a character or just because I need certain things. I need certain things, and I'm not going to keep sitting here like refreshing to try and get what I want. So we are just going to do prepare carefully. It's just easier. So first of all, though, I haven't seen this screen in ages. Is so we have the points and whatnot, but in all honesty, there's only a few things that we need that are actually really important. No health problems. And then let's go to traits. So we'll start with traits. So we need cannibal. That's for certain. And I want psychopath. If I can find where it is. Is it psychopath? Why can't I click psychopath? So I can't have psychopath with cannibalism. Wait. Oh, please just tell me why I can't have it. Okay, there we go. So psychopath or bloodlust works. Remind me what bloodlust is. Gets a rush from hurting people and never minds the sight of blood or death. The 4 times likely to start a social fight. I don't really want that on the ice, though. Because any injuries... Any breakdowns with other people, I want it as, like, less as possible. Anyway, 2 seconds, and I will be back. Sorry about that. Doing the later shift on streaming means I do have to say a good night to the kids and whatnot. So you'll excuse me. Right. So far. Now, we don't want this too powerful because obviously I want an element of, like, not trying to make this as, like, easy as possible and removing all the challenge. Like, skip to the part where I failed this 5 times and I'm like, just go for it, just go for it. Aesthetic is a good one. Aesthetic for sure. Absolutely. Especially if we want royal titles and stuff like that. That is actually probably a goated suggestion from chat, if I can even talk properly. Hot damn! There you go, chat. I gave you a little hot damn. Right, cannibal. So far we've got psychopath, so we don't care about any of the like dead things that are going to be laying around. There's going to be lots of dead stuff. Aesthetic, especially because of the royalty stuff, means we won't need a throne room, which is amazing. And cannibal, that's what we've got so far. Stat-wise. So, right, let's remove the double passions. Oh, I can't. Right, so. You don't need cannibal. Why? It gives me an additional mood boost alongside the other mood boost. Absolutely do. Right, so I need... Sorry, I'm just looking... I need construction. Yeah, so it double buffs. The religion only gives it... I can't be bothered to back out. The religion only gives it a certain mood boost, and this gives it another mood boost. What is giving me them? Oh, I can just click the passions off. Okay. I don't care about artistic. A guardian, an industrial orphan. That's a guardian. A labyrinth maker. Medical assistant. Would be quite handy, actually. Gun dealer medical assistant. A gunfighter. How many burning sessions can be met? I might have 2. Like I said, I'm not trying to, like... I'm not... Like when... No, don't Tazastical. Hedge fund manager, a herbalist. How many burning passions? I think 2. I think 2. I'm not doing this to try and be massively OP. That's not the point. This is more... I want to act as if we were just refreshing. It's just I can't be bothered to refresh because there are certain things I need. These 3 traits are the basics for anything doing this. So skills. I need 6 on construction immediately. You can make the art. So 6 is for solar panels. We could go 4 for wind turbines, but having the 6 in construction immediately is too important to their original values. Any problem with not refreshing is I don't know what the limit is here. So I suppose with the stuff that I need, wind turbines better. What, and just go 4 construction for wind turbines. Planting doesn't matter. I'll give myself 4 in cooking. Incapable of firefighting. I'm so glad you saw that, chat. Chat, I'm so glad you saw that. I didn't see that. I would have started to save. Oh. Keep 6. Chat, you just talked me out of getting 6, and then you went, keep 6, right. The only thing I'm going to punch up here is I'll put medical on. No, do you know what? I'll just refresh this. And I'll just refresh this, and actually the skills look quite good. Because, again, we're not trying to make an OP character. This is just so I don't have to keep refreshing. Obviously the medical, but I'm fine with that being 0. Intellectual, that's fine. We'll be doing lots of research to get it up. That's not a necessary... Necessity? Oh god, don't even try and say that, Tazastical. Okay. So I get 2 burning passions. 2 burning passions, and we'll say 1 minor. So if I do a burning passion on shooting... A burning... You won't be doing melee. I'm not going to do melee. So the point that I'm doing here, chat, is I'm not upping and downing the skills. I'm not trying to make an OP person here, even though I can. It's pointless. Like giving everyone 1 passion and going, oh, but I'll put it on 0. It's like, no, you're making it easier. What the arrow next to the points do, they push them up and down. But the problem is then we can just make an OP character. I've refreshed. These stats are more than good enough. We're just doing the passions now. I'm not upping and downing them. The only things I need are cannibal and psychopath and aesthetic. And I need 6 construction. We're only putting points into the stuff that we actually need to survive. This is just quicker doing this than me keep refreshing. Sorry, the upper right corner, this. Use point limits. It just means spend all the points. Bit of medical hand, though. I agree, but all we're going to come across on early is perhaps frostbite. Like, if anything really bad happens, I feel like we're dead. I don't feel like our medical skill can help us. Can I see what we start with as a rich explorer? I can. I'm not going to be adding anything. And the random pet is probably going to get eaten if it's not helpful. So anyway, we start with wood, we start with steel, we start with a charge rifle, we start with 30 components, we start with a lot of Glitterworld medicine. Okay, I can get behind that. Package survival meals, which will help. Gold and silver. Which we might even have to go into, like, building out a silver, which, I'm not going to lie, will break my heart a little bit, but it is what it is. Okay. So, what I'll do then... I'll pump animals down by 4, and I'll put medicine up by 4. Double passion in shooting, because we need to get good at shooting. Double passion on cooking. 1 passion on crafting. Talk to me, talk to me. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? Or, actually, it would probably be better to put the double passion on intellectual, wouldn't it? We're only having 2 double passions and 1 minor passion. Lots of deep drill. Yeah, but that's later on. I'm not going to be doing that day 1. I wonder if I take the double passion off of cooking and put it on intellectual. What tech does a rich explorer start with? I believe I start with everything that a normal 3-man colony starts with, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think with the amount of research we're going to be doing, to have a double passion in intellect is too important. It's that 1 minor passion. It's where we put that 1 minor passion. And what I'm thinking is either medical, cooking. I'm trying to think if... No, I think with the amount of cooking we'll be doing, I don't think it matters too much. Construction, there's nothing we need for it. So crafting, medical, or mining. I think mining... What are we going to be crafting early on? Clothes. We've got cannibals, so we're going to be making clothes. That's probably going to be our money maker. So we'd be silly. Would it be really silly to do double passion crafting and 1 passion on shooting? Because the amount that we're going to be crafting. Human leather. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With human leather, maybe we go double passion, craft, intellect, and then 1 passion shooting. Talk to me, talk to me. I think I'm cooking. I think I've got the gas on. I'm cooking. Have I got the ingredients? Shooting goes up fast anyway. Right. I think we are ready. Let's just name our character. Parry Parkinson. Where did I... Perry Parkinson. A humble Perry. I like Blender better. Copyright, I can't have Blender. Okay. So this is what we're going to go with. We use the prepare carefully mainly so I don't have to keep resetting because that is too boring. We've got Perry Parkinson's here. I've kept everything as basic as it can, like it would have been if I refreshed. I've humbled myself to a 2 double passion and a 1 singular passion. The double passion being intellect because we're going to be doing so much, crafting because we're going to be having lots of human leather, hopefully, and the 1 flame on shooting just to make sure that goes up as quickly as possible, just because I don't want to die. You could argue that could go elsewhere. Traits, we need cannibal. That will combo very nicely with our religion. Aesthetic for any of the royal stuff, so we don't need a throne room, would be amazing for psychic powers. And psychopath, so we don't care about any of the bad stuff. I think that is absolutely perfect. And then equipment, as we went over it before. A random pet. Wood, steel, charge rifle components, glitterworld medicine, which is going to come in useful. Package survival meals, gold, silver. I've not added anything else here. That's not why I installed this mod. Let's start. Are you sure that you're finished with your customization? Let's go. These are the mods that I am using. Let's go. Start me on pause. Move my mini map. Can I see... Can I see my mods from here or not? Okay. Let me save. Right, these are the mods that I've got available. I don't really like mods, I'll be honest, but these are the ones that I think are really, really cool. Mainly for the YouTubes and the Twitch for anyone that wants to see what I'm using. Nothing that adds anything particularly to gameplay, more just general life improvements and stuff like that. I'm eating the pet, chat, don't get attached. And here we go. Nothing too interesting. Polar bear down here, rabbit over here. Nothing too interesting. And then we've got our mech stuff down there for the mechanator, which we probably will do, but obviously I'm not worried about that at the start. Right, humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. Polar bear is lucky, alright. Right, let's crash land. Right, there's Perry. Legends. What have we got there? We got a wolf. Oh, we got a husky. Okay. I can get behind him, husky. Right, allow all this. Okay. Chat, do not get attached to this husky. I feel like you're all getting far too attached to this husky. No one's seen a playthrough from mine. Right. Are we ready? Right. We need... I'm killing the husky, chat. I'm killing the husky. It eats food, doesn't give me anything. Right. How much steel and wood have we got? $450 steel. We're using all this steel immediately. 150. I wish it would just tell me how much that all was. How much is a steel? 5 by 26. Anyone got a calculator to tell me how much 5 by 26 is? To be fair, I could put a wooden door in. It's not a... Right. Humble start. Let's close. Sorry, the bots are active. I need a calculator. Five times by 26 is 130. God, we're doing the maths. 130. Take away 386. Okay, so we've got 256 still left. So I want a few things built immediately because we need battery up, we need solar panel up, and then hopefully we don't botch anything. No, I don't really know what base setup we're going with, in all honesty, and there's no point even paying too much attention to it. So, I would like a wind turbine up. And then we're probably going to need the battery. Have we not got battery just unlocked? Okay. Noted. Nor solar panel. This has changed, like, since I last did it. So I basically want this touching. Check the research screen. Good point. It's been a while, chat. It's been a while. I've been off the grid a little bit on Rimworld. No solar panel. No battery. For some reason, I thought Rich Explorer did start with that. But that's fine. That's fine. We just alter. We just alter. We just alter. Because I basically want to go. I want wooden flooring down. Oh, this chair is going to drive me insane today. I'm nicking my partners. This is crazy. I keep sinking. I'm mid-convo and then my chair is, like, sinking. This is ridiculous. Better. Maybe she won't realise I swapped chairs with her. Right. Okay. More relaxed. Right. So, I got 256 steel left over after this. Does a static care about beauty? Aesthetic. He will become unhappy if he has a bedroom that's too impressive. Also dislikes fancy food. Okay, cool. That's absolutely fine. So, right, that's right up against the wall. That's absolutely fine. So, 2 heaters or 1 is the question. Because we're definitely going to need a heater in immediately. Sadly, that's not just going to connect. So, 1 heater, because that's going to be up. And then we need a butcher table and a research table. They're probably going to have to be made out of silver, which actually hurts my heart a little bit. Then we go simple research. That was silver. You don't need wires at first. What, will that connect? Oh yeah, of course it will. Yeah, thank you, chat. Yeah, of course it will, of course it will, of course it will. Steel walls. Cancel the corners. Good shout, chat. Cancel that. I'm gonna have to move where the door is. Wood door? Something like that. Butcher table. What else are we gonna need? I need to make a stockpile. It's fine. We will need a horse pin shoe though, won't we? So I assume aesthetic doesn't remove that or anything, right? Yeah, it's fine. Right, so that's the humble beginnings that we're going to start with. Steel walls all around the outside, silver stuff in here. Steel door in case a Fumbro beats on it. Surely it gets in anyway, though. Steel door just in case anything beats on it, I guess. Oh, we're going to need a stove. Suppose we can get an electric stove up just from the start. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to build copy and put the windmill there. And then hopefully that will all connect there. We might as well get it up if we've got the power. I mean, it's going to be hard. I hate that you can't see the wind. How strong the wind turbine is going to be. Do you know what I mean? Does aesthetic still need to eat at a table? Right, grab that. Right, electric stove. No, electric stove. Oh, okay, it has to be out of metal. Let's go. It varies a lot. No wind for 12 days. Okay, so it's just going to be a little bit of RNG here. Which is hilarious. So the one thing we are going to need a table. Okay. Grab that heater. Or just delete it by accident. Chuck it there. That's pretty much going to be like the only good start, right? And then everything connects to the wind turbine at the bottom. Build butcher outdoors. Don't need a table and a chair for aesthetic. Why would I build the butcher outside when we don't care if there's blood? Why would we go outside in the cold? It seems more sense to keep it inside because we don't care about the blood. Because if we have to go outside, we can freeze to death. So I'm killing the dog. I'm killing the husky nearly immediately. It's nearly going to be the first thing we do. It's nearly going to be the first thing we do. You monster! I told you, chat. Do not get attached to this husky. It is dying immediately. It is useless at this point. It doesn't do anything apart from eat my food. Not enough room for everything indoors and makes a mess. If I don't care about the mess, no, I keep it indoors. Right, I think that is as pretty good as a start as we can actually get, in all honesty. There is another animal, thanks to my mini-map, I can actually see stuff. There is another rabbit up here. My dog saved my life. Good for your dog. My dog's going to save my life by sitting in my belly. I'm just joking, but you guys make me laugh. Okay, I think this is the perfect start. Right, let's allow the things that we need to allow first. Kill polar bear first. Do I want to kill the polar bear first? Right, let's come up the top. Right, and then we make our stockpile in here. all. Oh no, I don't want to. Yeah, actually, I will. Clear all. Fresh. Corpses, animal corpses. Right, how cold can we put up with? We can put up with 7 degrees, so it's minus 16 already, which obviously is not good. Are we going to have enough time? Well, there's the monolith. Because the polar bears are going to leave, right? Does all the animals leave on this coldness? So I haven't tested the animals. Like, how quickly do they leave? I'm worried we just get frostbite the minute we go down. Animals leave after a few days. Let's build the house first. The main priority here is not food at the moment. The main priority here is heat. So I want to get the heat up. So let's go not allow, not allow, not allow. Yeah, that's fine. And I think I'm happy with that at the moment. So I want to get this up. So this is going to be our first unpause. Wish us luck. So I want to get the heater and everything out. I can also then see how long Perry can actually stay outside in the cold for, which is a good thing. So I'm just keeping an eye on how long he's going to last, how the frostbite is actually affecting him. So let's give it a pause. Let's go to health. Hypothermia, shivering. Okay, not that quick, actually. You need a smelter most of your steel early on. Yeah, but not yet, not yet. I just want the basic start setup that you need to do this challenge. And then we're going to go from there. If we tackle problems that we haven't come up against, we're just going to realise how tricky this is. Rich Explorer looks like a fun start, though. Because the first thing is, do we have wind? Which I think is silly we can't see that. Okay, we do not want to see a construction botched, I'm going to be honest. That is not what I want to see at all. That is not great. Still got a bit of steel left. I got the perfect thing and like Perry. Build it, Perry. Build it. I love this camera mod, by the way. I panicked then when that wind turbine was built and didn't turn. My whole heart was like, oh, great. There's a quick restart. He looks angry. That's why I wanted this camera mod, so I could really zoom in. Oh, and then my mod actually shows me the temperature next to their thing. That's quite cool. You will get the battery soon. Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to start off and already have no power. That would have been a bit of an embarrassing start. Right, we'll get the bed up next. And then we will go kill the animals. Right, Perry's eating. We're aesthetic, so we don't need table and chairs, which is brilliant. Perry's... Let's have a quick look at his needs. So he's chilly and in darkness. Sounds like a Perry problem to me. Health-wise, we're okay. We're okay. We're at 26. At what point do we hit the floor? Isn't it? Is it still like at 80? It's been a long time since I've done a cold save, I'm going to be honest. Is it still going to be like 70, 80? Right, anyway, let's get everything up, and then let's get him in. What we'll probably do, first of all, is let's make our first zone. And we will call it cold. Maybe it's cold outside. And then we'll do that just in. So then if we're ever panicking, we just tell him to get in, get warm. Don't worry about any problems. Baby, it's cold outside. Let's get him in. Right, is this roofed yet? Nope. No clue. I try and avoid letting my colonists freeze. I don't want to like... Right. Baby, it's cold outside. Get in, Perry. Build the roof. Right. Roof done. Heater on. Power on. Bed done. Roof done. Okay, look at me. Look at me. We're not only cooking with gas. We've got the onion sizzling in the pan. We're cooking with passion. Obviously, we've got to bring everything inside, but there's no mad rush. Let's go. I want the hypothermia to go down. Then let's go. That's a polar bear. Checking the temperature outside. The temperature outside is actually warmed up a little bit. It's -2 now. I believe we started at a -7, which helps. I'm just waiting for that hypothermia to get to 0. / watching the temperature of the map. Right, let's come get our charge rifle. Let's go animals. Is he not? I have to train him to come with me. Is Perry going to be able to shoot this polar bear? I could just eat the husky and go kill the rabbits. There's a rabbit right there. Because I was thinking I could kill the rabbits, leave the rabbits outside. I just... Is the husky going to help me? Because I feel like it's safer killing the husky and the rabbits. I feel like going after a polar bear is a bit risky, a bit asking for a restart. Like, a little bit of askery. One thing that I do need is... I mentioned it and I never built it, a horseshoe ring. Oh, I can just about get that inside, nice. Would have been cool if he was, like, tamed beforehand, so he'd actually, like, go down with Perry. Right, Perry's gonna go get the gun. I feel like... Right, I'm gonna go after the rabbit. He's going to eat my food. I'm on Randy Random. Losing is fun. Am I risking keeping this dog alive? That's the first tough decision. Just thinking, how helpful do I think it's going to be? And it is another body for defense. Oh, okay. Chat. I'm a reformed person. The husky lives. Right, let's go kill this rabbit because it's literally outside. It's literally asking for it. Chat rejoices. The cheering everywhere. Rabbit, come here. If he runs off the map, I'm going to be so disappointed. Right, let's haul that hair because the polar bear might come up to go eat it. Chat, if you think I'm going to be that mid-maxy, then you don't know you're watching. You cannot tell me to keep a husky and then go, save food, but don't let them, like, no, I'm not having it, chat. I'm not having it. I'll kill the husky out of anger. Right, haul the food in so the wildlife doesn't eat it, please. Indoors is toasty. Perry, can we do it now, please? Don't disobey me. Thank you. Then hold left shift. Right, haul all this in so the wildleaf doesn't. Right, allow the butcher table. No, you're not going to sleep yet, Perry. Chat, you've changed my mind. I'm killing the husky. Right, butcher creature. Butcher creature forever. Say bye-bye to the husky, everyone. I could have just slaughtered it. I didn't have to shoot it. I was just being cruel. Your only friend. I shall withhold advice. I was sick of seeing it, and it ate a meal. It's gone. Cares about darkness, so I need a lamp, right? How bad is the debuff? -5. It's probably fine for the time being. Right, so... Sign, manage food policy. Shame you can't set it here, like, when to eat. So I'm not going to micromanage that, I'm going to be real. Right, Perry's going to sleep. Perry cannot kill that polar bear. I feel like that's a risk that... If I was single playing it, I'd save and continue to do so and kill it. I feel like it's too much of a risk to take us down. It is also a concern it comes and takes my food in a minute. But one problem at a time. The first problem is just stabilizing the colony. And we sleep with Perry! Great start, great start. We all know it. It's going to be a very lonely start. But of course, let me know if you're trying this challenge. It's become very popular in my Discord, which is awesome to see. Right, there we go, butcher that. Oh, can we make sure we're not eating raw food? Just show me your policy. Edit. Don't eat raw foods. No raw food at the moment. In honor of the good boy. What good boy? The bear will give warm clothing. It will also kill us. What materials? I could try and bring it back on a trap. Right, let's allow that. Need work done on that. Right, let's get the stove and the research bench up. We're doing this first time, chat. This is easy challenge. Easy peasy. Like I said, across the weekend, I was trying this on naked brutality with a go-go juice addiction. That was interesting. My next playthrough will be a good aligned colony. I will need to build a code of ethics and resist my usual need for war crimes. Well, like killing dogs. I can't believe chat wanted me to kill the husky so quickly. I'm going to cut that into the YouTube. Oh. Yeah, good start. I think this is the perfect start. Keeping the dog around, I don't think is clever considering we're on Randy. Like, there's too much chance for Randy just to mess us over. Even as horrible, inhumane, cannibal cult, I never killed my pets. Have you ever watched one of my playthroughs? Build it, Pa. Build it, Perry. Build it. Build it, Perry. I feel like Perry needs a little bit of confidence. Confidence booster. You absolute scoundrel, Perry. You absolute scoundrel of a man. Like, out of order, if anything. His heart's not in it. Like, I want him to survive, but does he want it? That's the question. Does Perry want it? His mood is actually quite high. It's just quite nice. We start in summer, so obviously we've got a slight window of opportunity to do stuff. I didn't keep an eye on the temperature throughout the day. I don't think it got any warmer than -2, which is good. Yeah, Perry's letting the side down. There he is, letting the side down. Luckily, we've got wind at the moment, so it's absolutely fine. But obviously, we sort of... He's botched a lot of things early on. Oh, is that... I don't think we can make this anymore. I actually don't think we can make this. Oh, Perry, you absolute turd. We ain't got enough silver. We're going to have to build it out of wood. Have we even got the wood? Oh, no. Don't say this is like the quickest restart ever. What do we do? Hang on. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay. We'll have to build it out of wood. Because I need 75 wood, 25 steel. Have we got the steel? I'll take it out of the walls. That's fine. Perry. What turd. So we would be fine, but because he botched so many things, now we're like... so annoying. Oh, yeah. Have yourself a meal, Perry. Right, that zoomed in a bit too much. So I'm just trying to, like, abuse him here. Right. Right, turn the stove off. Got no reason to have it on. Yeah, you clean, mate. Right, I'm going to have to take the steel out of the walls. This is the next priority. Just one thing at a time. Take it slowly. A rabbit has left. I don't really want to run across the... So, the reason why we're not running across the map right this second to hunt the rabbits is I don't want the polar bear, and while I could check his health, I don't want the polar bear to get hungry and eat Perry. We're playing this as safe as possible. And in order to play it as safe as possible, we need to, like, as little possible restarts as possible. Now, obviously, Perry wrecking all that is actually really awkward. So, no, Perry, you don't have a chance to play. We're missing 12 steel. We have got some wood, so what I will do is I'll get Perry really awkwardly to deconstruct this wall and replace with wood, which I don't want to do. But here we are. Right, deconstruct. Let's do this quickly, because it is getting cold. Oh, God. 14, 16, 17, 18, 20. How much do we need? 25. That is such a bad part. This Perry really has let the side down here. 14, 16, 18, 20. 22. 25, 26. Right, I need to take them walls down. There we go. And then I'll use the wood to replace that wall. That's not a great start. Not a great start from Perry. And then we'll replace it with the wood. Right, get that wood up. Just so then we have warmth, because it is -8 outside. No, Perry, finish. Right, if he botches it this time, I'm throwing a keyboard. What a man, what a man. What a mighty fine man. Watch him butch that wall. There we go, we've got our start. That's actually a really good start. Obviously, a little bit awkward in the botching and whatnot. But it is what it is. Okay. Right, let's go speed 1. I really wanted to get shelves. I really love shelves in this game. I think that is probably the definition of a waste of resource. But pretty bases are fun. Okay. So, we have got our Glitter World medicine outside. We've got our components outside. Components do deteriorate, so we need them inside ASAP. This I do not need inside, and silver I do not need inside. So let's do a little bit of inventory management, because you all know I love doing that. So let's go silver. That can go outside, put that as critical. And then I'll put levers outside just for the moment. I'm not planning on trashing them all. I just need the important stuff inside. Equally, it would probably be better to leave all our food outside. And that would be its own natural freezer. And then I'll just rotate. It's actually probably the play there. So let's put all our food outside, because outside is going to freeze it. Inside, it's not got long for the world. And then the glitter medicine can come inside, which is more important. Components inside. The gold can stay outside. I'm sure it's already selected. Nope. And then we have a little bit of a tidy up. The wood does deteriorate, so that needs to come inside. Let's just have a little bit of a spring clean in the middle of summer. And then we've sorted out everything that Perry has. What I will do, because especially we've got that polar bear, let's just make a safe area. Not that there's anywhere that he's going to go, but just in case, because I have a tendency not to watch. Mainly because I'm a lazy player. Lazy Taz. There we go, Lazy Taz. And the Lazy Taz area go there. And then I make sure Perry stays nice and safe in my arms. He's a good boy, our Perry. He's a good boy, apart from all that botch. Think how much resources he wasted in botching the wind turbine and botching the research table. Like, the amount of resources that were wasted. And here we go, here we go. The man of the hour is now going to sort out everything. Very, very nice. Happy with that very muchly. And then, as you see, we've got lots of space inside. He deserves it for killing his dog. When there's murder in his eyes, there's murder in his eyes. And then our first research, I don't think there's anyone arguing against batteries. So I think batteries are the most important thing. We lose power, we die. And now without that pesky dog, we have lots of food. The minimap to the right, and why I really like the mod, while the minimap looks ugly as anything, what it does tell me quite clearly is where the predators are on the map. So I can just watch and see this polar bear over here just still slowly make his way up. He might get hungry down the line. Is there a kick wind turbine to see if it works? And actually, strong start. I'm happy with this. And then Perry goes researcher. Luckily outside, it's actually 3 degrees. So the stuff outside is actually not frozen. But with how frozen it's going to be, still fine. Still think monolith and summon animals is a plan. I agree. That's not a bad idea. I'm open to all ideas at the moment. Perry's mood is still pretty high at the moment, so that's fine. He has got darkness, but there's nothing I can really do for that. But the only good thing is, well, what we got to try and do is obviously keep wealth down. Right, let's go speed 3. There's not much to do at the moment. We're going to have to see what Randy has in plan, or in store for us. We are on losing on is fun. Randy random, because I haven't done Randy in a while, in all honesty. I really have been enjoying Cassandra. And this is our base. It's a good start, not perfect, but we didn't want an OP character. That's not the idea of the challenge. And if Perry hadn't have botched the wind turbine so badly, we'd have steel left over, but we don't, so it is what it is. Put the heater next to him when researching. It gives light in 1 radiant. If I never knew that, that is amazing bit of tech there. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Yeah, we're going to need some human meat eventually. We've got 2 rabbits on the map. Interestingly, one's come on. And yeah. Humble beginnings, but I'm happy. I wish there was a a little icon where you could click to just see where the places are illuminated by light. To be fair, the tech is to put the heater there because then he doesn't get the darkness when he's sleeping, right? Press Alt. Yeah, that's not very obvious. No, reading that is horrible light. I hate that. Right, 2 seconds while I say goodnight to my daughter. And we're back to humble beginnings, slow beginnings, but humble beginnings. Let's go speed free and continue. Right, did you see that rabbit? That rabbit just ate my food. That is awkward. If I was quicker to actually come out, that would have been fine. We've got visitors already. A coma child. Well, right, no one make me feel bad for what's about to happen, all right? Okay? Her name is Rose. We don't need to know her name. Game, we don't need to know her name. She's not a child. She's got the adult thing. It's fine. Look at that gear coming in for us. Look at the gear coming in for us. Capture them. We need more colonists. Absolutely not. We need a food stockpile. That is the priority. Randy Random on this difficulty could potentially not give us anything for days. We eat, take the clothes, take the warmth, take the cloth hat. More food. Get the mech link a free lifter. Nothing to lift at the moment. Right. Best way to do this. I will try and see if I can just imprison, see what the percentage is on that. So if I turn this into a prison, for example, if I try and arrest, oh, come on, like, if this fails, I'm going to be very upset. This is a 98% chance. It's pretty much guaranteed. Okay, we arrest, put in the prison. Take off your clothes. Embracing the rage. 98% chance. Told ya. And actually a really good thing that we've done here is we've made a group hostile towards us. So now they're going to be more likely to come and attack us, which actually makes life easier for us. Just to bear that in mind. That polar bear is moving up and up. It will eventually come for my food. So I'll have to sort that out when it becomes a problem. Right, can I strip you? Yes, I can. So strip you. Your gun comes off, more importantly. Can I... I can't believe you have to euthanize and you have to use medicine. Is that for real? Yeah. So I was just gonna like... maybe I'll just shoot you. That'll go fine, right? Right, wear the hat. And then let's have a look. Cloth t-shirt. No way, that's better than yours, right? If I shoot you, you're going to pick up that gun immediately, aren't you? There should be a prison option for execute. Execute. Do I need anything to do that? I've never... Fringe has been executed. Oh, okay. Perry knows exactly what I want to do. He knows exactly what I want to do.
Hot damn!
All right, make sure we have human-like corpses in here as well. Then we get some human leather as well, which is actually really important. That's a really good start. Really good start. I probably don't want to butcher yet. I'm going to suspend this. All right, then Perry will clean up his hard work. Really, really good start from us, actually. Like I said, I know we've wasted some steel and stuff like that, but no start is perfect. Actually, I'm fairly happy with how this has gone down in here. Right, haul. The clothes we could potentially sell down the line. But I think it's more, let's just tidy everything. Apparel. The weapons can go sit outside for the time being. I'm really tempted to make a shelf or something, in all honesty, as much as I think it is going to be a waste of resources. I'm just tempted. It does give us a little bit more room. And another thing that we are going to have to keep, obviously, a massive eye on is wealth. We need our wealth, this yellow bar, to stay as low as possible, because then the chances of the game attacking us with multiple things is going to be so, like, low. I suppose the only awkward thing about with them, that tribe now hating me, is they're not going to send in friendly caravans. But at least they still give us stuff. Shelves would yet let you store things outside without them degrading. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It's just like, at the moment, I just want to get stable, see where we're at. Like, at the moment, Perry can survive. Let's go on speed 2 as I waffle. But at the moment, Perry could survive for quite a lot of days. The issue we have is the polar bear to our south, as we can see on the mini-map, is encroaching. If I go wide, you can see it highlighted down there. It did start down there. Eventually, it's probably going to push up to us. So, like a couple of wooden traps maybe, but we're going to have to think about how to deal with that. We have got a rabbit over here. How hungry is the polar bear at the moment? Can't see. Right, I'm going to go kill the rabbit to the east. While it's warm, 2 degrees, we're going to go all the way to the east, to the highlighted dot over here, to hunt this rabbit. I'm watching that polar bear like an absolute hawk as it's moving. Chances are we probably would be able to take it out. Issue is we'd need to hit. If we don't hit and it hits us, we're done. I just want to come east and shoot it so it doesn't hopefully run immediately off. That'd be a little bit sad. Nice. Yeah, we need to sort out the polar bear, and we need to sort out the polar bear on our terms. I totally agree, chat. Right, let's haul that rabbit. So, perfect start, and then we just have to deal with the polar bear. Problem is, I don't want to waste traps on it. It's just like, I don't know whether to risk just flat out shooting it. In all honesty, I'd prefer it just to leave. But I'm sure it's not going to listen if I give it an eviction notice. Perry, why are you sleeping outside? Oh, because the bed's for prisoners. At least Perry listens. Right. I'm not too worried about the polar bear, like for food or anything like that. Mainly because of the complications it actually gives in hunting. Now, if it comes up for our foods, then the decision's made. We're going to have to fight it. Like, outside that. Like, we're researching batteries. Got a double passion on research. So that will go up, hopefully. Like, we're already at level 2. We started at 0. So that will go up. I feel like Perry is good for a long while. Like, the save isn't ending. And it's just what Randy checks at us, because obviously he has the ability to ignore us, and it's really the worst option we could get from Randy if he does ignore us. Like, we like the random, but we like the random in how often he attacks us. That actually secretly makes the save a little bit easier. However, there is the downside. If he does ignore us, we're in trouble. Now, when we research batteries, while it's going to be a big milestone, when... Oh, pause. Okay. Absolutely, I had shivers go up my arms then. He's coming for our food. This is going to be really awkward if I die. So he's beelining to the food. The food is so important, though. I feel like we have to... How fast can polar bears walk? 4.37. So I actually move quicker than him. 4.6, and he moves 4.37. Interesting. Right, let's see how we position ourselves. He might hunt us immediately. We're going to have to use our range here. I don't want him just eating our food all day long. He might hunt Perry immediately, which would actually be awkward. There we go. Banging shots. I want to hit him halfway through eating, because then he'll be in the, like, that action. And I want it to be as close as possible to hopefully get a load of shots off at him, which we do. We pull his movement to 76% straight off the bat. I actually bang him out like loads. Death in 13 hours. Right, Perry, now back off, because now the polar bear will stop eating. He'll come to us. But again... No, he's still eating. Bang him again. Yeah, keep banging him. Just have that distance just in case. I haven't seen that stat go down yet. Bang! That's what we want.
Vindication!
That's what we want. Great start. Everything, apart from that botching, which will make our life awkward and slow. Great start. Great start. Got Perry cleaning up his dirty work. That dirty little dog. He knows what's best for him. Hell of a play. Let's go speed through. Yeah, perfect start. We've got food for ages. We're going to research batteries, which is fine. Getting steel is awkward. Because obviously we would do Smelter Delta, but we do need steel for Smelter Delta. Like, other than that, we're going to have to wait for an event or something. Which is awkward. We could go a long time without steel. But this is the adventure we're on. This is the story we chose. Sometimes stuff's going to happen. Luckily, Perry's got a few more things. So we look at his overall temperature. What was it before? Like 7 degrees? Now it's -3 he can put up with, which does help. Especially while we're in summer. Like the wind turbine without a battery is just awkward to say the least. Like very good. Tailor bench next. Are we going to have enough materials? Because that's the issue, like whatever we make. Because we need to go, the plan is to go smithing. I need to go speed 2. I've got a terrible habit for like going speed 1 as I'm doing this. The plan is to go smelter, hydroponics is the plan. Whether that's going to work or not is different. But overall, we've got everything I want at this point. 2 seconds is just going to help my partner with the kids. If you enjoyed this content, head over to the main channel where everything's cut down to be a bit sharper, be a bit sexier, be a bit nicer, and enjoy yourself. Even head down to Discord. Love ya. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you next time, bye people. Bye.